two, three, 1, 2,
Hey everyone, welcome to musicwithryan.com. As you just saw and heard, I played the classic gospel tune, Be Thou My Vision, a beautiful melody, beautiful tune. And I have two arrangements for it, as you've seen, and they're both fairly straight ahead. This is beginning, intermediate, maybe kind of touching more into the intermediate side of things. And as you've seen, the first arrangement was down in first position, and then the second arrangement was more up in like 7th position and 5th position. And we talk about a little bit about the major pentatonic scales, not the minor, but the major pentatonic that I'm kind of working from, and working in a really sweet spot of the neck that on the guitar, I feel like, and up in 5th and 7th in those G, B, and E strings. I really feel like it's a good spot for the guitar. So this lesson, again, the two arrangements that it comes with, kind of the purpose or maybe the exercise is to take a melody, a simple melody, and be able to play it in a couple different spots on your guitar, because once you learn it in one spot, we can get stuck, and we want to be able to find those melody notes. Of course, they're in other spots on our guitar all over, but where to do them and how to do them and how to shift around from position to position or fret to fret, what fingers, and how to make it sound good while doing it. So I'm going to go over how to do that, I guess, a little bit, to some degree in this arrangement. Talk about the major pentatonic up in 7th fret for the key of D that you can move around. We're gonna cover all that. So this is a preview lesson for the full-length version. So if you like the way this is going and you want to check out the full-length version, it comes with about 50 minutes. We got two arrangements, so around 50 minutes of video, PDF tabs for both arrangements, of course, and then 3 backing tracks for both arrangements, beginning and advanced. I go over my rhythm playing. I talk about some bass walks, okay, so because I kind of took this chord progression because there's a couple different ways you can do it, and as you heard, I did some more changes than maybe perhaps you're used to. Alison Krauss, Union Station Band, I kind of took their arrangement or just the chord progression and just wrote that out. I really liked that. They got some minor chords in there. So again, I go over my rhythm playing. I do live performance tracks at the end, slow and medium tempo of me playing it, and walk through everything measure for measure. Again, just a good kind of tune to start to learn how to play the melody in a couple different spots, and perhaps you can take those two arrangements and combine them and make up your own arrangement of the melody. But let's go ahead, enough talking, let's go ahead and start walking through this tune, all right? So thanks for watching. All right, so let's go ahead and walk through Be Thou My Vision in the key of D. Again, it's in 3/4 time signature, and we're going to cover the first arrangement here, down in first position, and then we'll move on to the second arrangement that's more up in 5th and 7th position. So starts on beat 1. I'll play the first 4 measures and then we can break it down here. So 1, 2, 3. I'll do those again. 1, 2, 3. right, so the first two measures, I'm sliding up to the 5th fret there on the A string with my 3rd finger, and it's just a quarter note followed by a few 8th notes there, so it's like 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and... So I'm getting a little drone effect here, hitting the open D. So they're both D notes here. So. Open D, A string, and then 2-0 pull off on the D. And 2nd fret A, open A, and then 0-2 hammer on the A. Two, three. So again, just kind of, and if that slide throws you off a little bit or messes with your timing, just take it out and just start there. Okay, then you can add the slide in there when you're when you get comfortable with the timing and kind of the positions and stuff, but all right, so one more time, 2, 3. But it doesn't really get played that fast, so all right, so then moving on to the next couple measures. And you can slide up there with your 2nd finger or your 3rd finger, whatever you hammer on with there, or 2. And then kind of the same drone effect. 0-2 hammer on the D. And I would try to do this with the 3rd finger because we're going to get into this D shape here. So... that again, 2, 3. So I'm going to try to slide up there with my 3rd finger, but either one's fine. 1, and then open D, back to the A note, the A string that is, and then 0-2 hammer on the D. Oop. But I want to do my 3rd finger, so... And right here we have a little bit of an alternate D chord. It's kind of what I call, it's kind of like a D with an F sharp in the bass or an inversion. But, you know, if we have our D chord, I'm just going to finger that D chord differently. 2nd finger, 3rd fret of the D, of the B string. And the 1st finger is just going to bar the G and the high E. And my 3rd finger is going to reach up and grab this note on the 4th fret of the D. Okay? And it creates a little different texture. Again, a chord inversion. That's why I want to get to my 3rd finger here in the 2nd fret. And I'll slide up. If you're not used to that shape, it might take a little bit. The full shape looks like this. Okay. That's a closed shape. You can kind of move that around if you so choose. E chord, for instance. But so yeah, if I can kind of shorten it up right here.